Society wants you to fit in because when you shrink smaller, you're easier to manage. But fitting in, it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. Especially if you're a woman, especially in midlife, especially if you have lived in different countries. I'm going to explain exactly why and how I was able to finally be free from it. Today, we're going to talk about how fitting in is the most exhausting unpaid job you've never asked for but have to take on, how fitting in keeps you feeling small and self-conscious and stuck, and what finally happens when you stop trying to fit in and start showing up as yourself. If you ever felt like the odd one out, the square peg, the misfit, welcome. You may be the only one who's sane in the room. Hi, I'm Charlotte. I make videos for women who are too old for this shit, too tired to pretend, and just wise enough to stop caring what doesn't matter, because we all deserve to live an authentic life the way we want. So grab your tea and let's get into it. Let's get one thing straight. Fitting in isn't just exhausting, it's social programming. The system needs you to fit in because society runs on conformity. The society depends on you knowing your place, staying in line, being careful, following the rules. Oscar Wilde said, most people are other people. Their thoughts are other people's opinions. Their lives a mimicry. Their passions a quotation. When you desperately want to fit in, you will do anything. You will change the way you look. You will change the way you wear your hair. You will change the bag you wear. You will change the people you hang out with or even the food you eat. The price to pay is that you become interchangeable. You become predictable, controllable, and you lose yourself. You lose the center. And here's why it doesn't work for women, because we have been raised to be agreeable, to be likable, to smile, to smooth things over, to say yes even when we don't want to apologize first. In fact, a Harvard study found that women are penalized for being assertive in the exact same situations where men are rewarded. And research also shows that when women are being confident and assertive, we're called difficult. But when men are being confident, they get a promotion. We're professionally trained to shrink ourselves, to be smaller so others can be more comfortable. And by midlife, you will start to feel all that cost of shrinking. You will start to feel invisible, and you will feel like you played the game. You checked all the boxes, you follow all the rules, and yet it's still not good enough. And this didn't give you the life you wanted either. The promise is you do this, you will belong. Or take Ozempic and you feel pretty. But the problem is it's a scam. The game is rigged. You're performing for an audience who has never paid attention to you. So here's the thing about moving to Germany. Well, moving to anywhere really. They tell you to integrate and learn the language, make local friends, join clubs. What they don't tell you is that the Germans form their social circles in kindergarten and then the enrollment has been closed forever. It's like submitting your resume to a job that has been filled by the founder's nephew. I used to think, oh, if I just try a little bit harder, but nope, I'm not going to be able to join Klaus's hiking club unless I marry his cousin. By the way, been married, didn't work out. My ex probably thought that he married an obedient Asian woman. Oops. Some of us, especially the ones who moved countries, know this dearly. We become the good immigrants. We work hard, we stay quiet, we pay taxes, and we follow all the rules, and we never complain. We try to be deserving. We try to earn our place, but somewhere in the quiet obedience, we disappear. I used to beat myself up for not being fluent in German. Now, I'm fluent in me. I'm not here to impress anyone with my flawless German grammar. I'm just trying to live my life. I just want to get a pretzel and say tschüssi and get on with my day. Oh, by the way, tschüss and tschüssi is goodbye in German. It sounds like tschüss in Chinese, which means go to die. So every time I say tschüss to you, you know what it means. Tschüss. I'm too old to stress about conjugating my verbs correctly. And too hungry. I just want my damn snack. I'm done translating myself. I decided to stop trying to infiltrate existing groups and start building my international island of misfit toys. To make friends in Munich, I started a few meetup groups, and I made sure that the rule was that events were in English. I had close to 2,000 people in the marketing group and close to 1,000 people in the AI group. Turns out the international misfits are having way more fun. We met for the wrong food in the wrong restaurants. We were laughing too loud in a quiet restaurant, and we don't know the rules, and we don't care. Coco Chanel said, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. You know what happens when I stopped trying to fit in the German culture? Everything changed. I stopped apologizing for my German. It's not bad German. It's Charlotte-flavored German. Limited edition. Here's what nobody tells you about not fitting in. It's a superpower. Because when you're not bound by how things are usually done here, you can ask questions. You can ask why. Like, why are shops closed at 8? Why are Sundays sacred? And why do I have to care about FC Bayern? Not fitting in means you see patterns locals don't, and you bring fresh perspectives, and you're not trapped by tradition, and you can leave, and that's the power. You can leave. The right people will love you for it. The wrong people will avoid you. That's a perfect system. It works out fine. So here's my message to every outsider, every misfit, to everyone Googling, how do I make friends in blank? Insert place, Germany, for example. Just stop, because fitting in is a scam. It's a prison where you are the guard and the prisoner. Those closed circles, they're not rejecting you. They're just showing you where to not waste your energy. Being an outsider means you get to choose. They can't choose. They're stuck in that circle. But you can. You can choose your own traditions. You can build your own circles. You can decide who you want to hang out with. And you can choose your life. You can choose you. You can leave. That's your ultimate power. And here's what I think. True belonging means belonging to yourself first, accepting yourself first. Do you accept yourself? Do you love yourself just the way you are? I'm never going to be German enough. I'm never going to care about FC Bayern or football. Heck, when I was living in San Francisco, I even hated the Giants because every game caused huge traffic. I'm never going to understand the recycling system here, and that's okay. I'm never going to be invited to Klaus's hiking club, and that's fine because I hate hiking. I was going to say I hate Klaus. I hate hiking, and that's part of the problem. I live in a beautiful place, surrounded by beautiful mountains, and all I want is to go to the beach. I hate hiking. I'm in the wrong place because I'd rather be authentically weird than successfully generic. Do you feel this way too? Do you also want to say fitting in? Well, then drop your stories in the comments. Where don't you fit in? What rules did you break? And what circles rejected you that accidentally freed you? Share this with everyone who tries to squeeze into spaces that are too small for their spirit. Because I tell ya, fitting in is a scam. So take off the costume. Stop auditioning. You don't need their stage. You got your own spotlight now because you're the star in your own movie. See you in the next video.